heard from principal and our chairman how our students have been performing in various sectors, be it sports, be it paper presentation, be it innovation, whatever areas and sectors our students have been mentioning, we have been producing excellent results, extraordinary results. So we note our performance with pride and satisfaction. What next? The question what next is inspiring, is stimulating. Is that all? Yes, we have reached a level. Is that all? Where do we go from here? I would like to share with you a story. I know all of you are interested in listening to a story. This story is about two engineers. Two engineers who have transformed the history. Two engineers who were instrumental for revolutions and revolutions in the world. Let me start with Mr. James Watt. You all know James Watt, an engineer, a mechanical engineer, born in somewhere in 1736 or 36 January in Scotland. And he was a mechanic. He was not even a mechanic, he was a mechanic. He invented a small engine, a steam engine, very small engine. You know the effect of this engine? You know the effect of the steam engine? What happened was, once he invented this steam engine, it unleashed a series of revolutions. Now this steam engine, using the steam engine, locomotives developed. Using locomotives, they were able to move raw materials from one place to another place. Using the steam engine, the engine which was useful for converting the force to rotary motor was used as a prime mover. Number of industries started coming up. Since we are able to capture and generate power using steam, lot of machines started developing. This was a trigger for industrial revolution, especially textiles. In England, textile industry boomed. When industries started coming up, colonies, houses started emerging around the industry. That is how urbanization picked up. When urbanization started picking up, that became the bed for most of our scientists. Please recall, please read the history. Almost every one of our scientists is a product of these urban colonies. From very simple, humble beginning, most of our scientists, all scientific discoveries after 1500 have been from these urban colonies. A small engine triggered locomotives. Revolutionized transport sector, helpful for moving goods, raw materials from one place to other. Parallelly helped in starting industries, mechanized the process. This mass production started coming up. Colonies started emerging. Urbanization started taking place. Most of the laborers from rural agri economy started migrating to industrial economy. There's a social change. Not only the social change in Britain, in pursuit of cotton as a raw material for the textile industry, they started colonizing. The entire colonization process of UK, Britain, was the result of that one small steam engine developed by an engineer. Now colonization alone, colonization started, the entire world came under Britain. Now capitalism, when industrial revolution started emerging, capitalism is a product of industrial revolution. There are many economists, there are great thinkers, social thinkers, they are all product of this industrial revolution. As a result of capitalism, communism also emerged. You just recall the course of history. The course of history has completely been changed by just one engine, developed by an engineer. One engineer could transform the whole world. He could change the history of the whole world. There is another engineer who is equally important. His name is Charles Babbage. You are aware, he is a mathematician and an engineer, mechanical engineer. You know the machine he has developed? What's the name? What's the machine? Charles Babbage? Computer? You know the name of the machine developed by Charles Babbage? It's called a difference engine. It was also called engine. Like steam engine, the computer developed by Charles Babbage somewhere in 1800, 1700 was also called difference engine. You know what computer revolution brought about till today with internet? There are two engineers, Charles Babbage, a mechanical engineer and mathematician, James Watt, a mechanical engineer. These two engineers, they are not even engineers, they are just mechanics. With two engines. So the ingenuity of an engineer, what amount of revolution, change, it can change the history of the whole world, is evident from the history of these two people. Now, why I am trying to share this story of James Watt and Charles Babbage? When two engineers can transform the world, see these two sectors, namely transport and communication. James Watt excelled in transport, Charles Babbage in communication. If these two engineers could transform, unleash revolution after revolution till today, when we have 5,000 engineers in our campus, you just imagine your potential as an engineer. If you have originality, if you have drive, if you have initiative, every one of you have potential, have power, have capacity, not only to change the world, entire galaxy. So that is the power each one of you have. Now we, after having taken stock of last 15 years, we feel that we need to review, revisit, refurbish our goals and objectives. Now we want to shift the focus from teaching to learning. We want to provide opportunity for every one of you to innovate, to discuss, to share, to assimilate, to express in the classroom, so that it becomes a habit for you, it becomes a culture for you. The scientific temper, which we have been saying all along, will not come like a magic. When you want to learn swimming, you need to swim. By listening alone, you can't learn swimming. If you want to develop scientific temper, that ingenuity of an engineer, there need to be scope and room and space for you to practice it every day. So that is precisely the logic with which the management has been attempting to change the classroom now. Charles Darwin said, you are all aware, origin of species, he said survival of the fittest. That's all we know. But it is not just survival of the fittest. He said, a species that which will survive is not the most intelligent species. You may be a very intelligent person, but you will not be able to survive. You may be a very strong person, you will not be able to survive. A species that adapts to change, that is responsive to change. You look around the world is changing. Unless we also change, unless we also adapt and adopt to change, things will not improve. So only in pursuance to these few ideas, the management of this institute has decided that we need to review, we need to reform, the classroom process has to change, it has to be completely learning oriented from teacher orientation, and that is precisely what has been done. And what Vivekananda has said, you just give me 100 youngsters, enthusiastic youngsters, he said, I'll change the world. But we have 5,000 engineers, enthusiastic 5,000 engineers who have the potential to change the entire world. You are here, I know, but my only request is, please take your academic experience seriously. These 4 years you are putting in the college, is most crucial in your career. The college is here to provide you opportunity to develop. Kindly make use of it and seize the opportunity and come with flying colors. And let me again express my gratitude for the principal for this opportunity. I wish you all a glorious and illustrious future. Thank you.